Hi, this is Laura, and I just had a couple of minutes and wanted to do a little post about some of the stuff I'm using for homeschooling this year. And I know that anybody that's not homeschooling, this will be so lame, so just, skip it and don't watch this one. But if you are homeschooling young children, I just remember when I first started out homeschooling, I totally scoured the blogs of all of my friends who were a couple years ahead of me, and I totally loved sort of learning from them and knowing what they were using and stuff. So maybe this will help you, few that are just starting out or maybe have younger children. So I have a 7, a 5, and a 3-year-old, and I've been homeschooling for 3 years. So I'm still pretty new at it. But here are some of our favorite things thus far. Absolute favorite Bible storybook called the Jesus Storybook Bible. Love it. Cannot say enough great things about this. This is awesome for teaching Bible or just religious history or whatever. Got great pictures and art, beautifully written. Awesome. We love this one. For history, I really, really love this. It's called The Story of the World. This is the activity book. There are 4 of them. It's History for the Classical Child, and that's the activity book, and this is the actual textbook, and it's just sort of it's a story that you read, and it's fantastic because each of the books goes through a different period of history, and then the activity book gives you tons of really fun, practical ideas to do along with the history. It's a little bit tricky. Like my 7-year-old is just now really getting into it, and my 5-year-old has to be really coaxed to sit there and listen to it. So, it's probably best for like a 1st or a 2nd grader in my humble opinion, but it's an awesome way to do history. It's fun. It's read aloud, which I'm really into reading aloud, so that's really good. And then the activity book has all these coloring pages too and maps in the back, which is good. So it's totally worth it. You can get both of those on Amazon. For handwriting, we do this one. Handwriting Without Tears by Jan Olson. He's an occupational therapist. But it's great, really super simple. It comes with these, or you can buy these wooden blocks to make them, or to encourage your child to build the letters, which is really good too. It's really great. It shows them how to do it with the block, and then it gives them practice. And there's also a cursive book that my older daughter is doing now, and she really likes that. So this is a great handwriting curriculum. I think it's $6 from Amazon. We do everything on Amazon since it's obviously hard to get stuff here in Thailand. This is what we do for phonics, and we've done this from the very beginning. It's called Explode the Code. Again, they're $6 a piece. So they have an ABC, which is before the real books. So my son, who's a 5-year-old, he did ABC, and he's just now starting book 1. And they also have half books, and so we do those too, 1.5, 2.5. So anyway, it's fantastic though. They're cute little, I don't know if you can see this, but they're cute little pictures, and it's some handwriting too, but it's all just phonic rules. So it's really easy workbook they can write and color in. Explode the Code. Love it. Another handwriting thing. Got a lot of handwriting things here. This is an awesome resource. It's super duper fun. It's called Draw Right Now, and there's tons of books. We only have 2 of them, but this is a great first one. It's farm animals, and what it is it takes different animals, and they have a colored picture, and they have a little handwriting story about the animals that your kids can copy for copy work, and then they show you step-by-step instructions how to draw the animal, which is fantastic for fine motor skills and for handwriting. My son hates handwriting, but he will actually draw animals and halfway enjoy it. Maybe not enjoy it, but he will at least not complain as much. So that's good. So that's a really fun resource too. Draw Right Now. Reading. This has been my favorite book so far, even though it's a little bit boring, but it is good and solid. Teach your child to read 100 Easy Lessons. Again, it's pretty dry, but if you'll stick with it and just sort of motivate them by the fact that, it's only 100 lessons and then it's over, it really will teach your kid how to read. It's fantastic, but again, it's pretty boring. So you just have to do it at the beginning of the day or something so they won't get too grumpy on you. Okay, my math program that I've been using, which I really like, is called Math You See. And here's the primer book, but it also has DVDs that come with it. So you buy the DVD and then you buy the book, which is like a workbook, and then you buy the manipulatives, which are these blocks. And it's awesome because almost every single thing you have to, it's build, say, and write it, or something like that. Build, say, and write it, or something like that. So anyway, so you build it actually with the manipulatives, and he does a great job explaining it on the videos, which is really fun, and the kids really like him because he's pretty funny, the teacher is. And then they build it, and then they say it, and then they write it. So it's a really great program, pretty easy. I never read the instruction manuals for anything, and I've gotten away with it so far, and the kids know how to add, so yay! Okay, so that's that, Math You See. And you can only get it, you can't get this off Amazon, you have to get it from their site, I think. matthewc.com probably, or something like that. I didn't look it up. So, and another resource that we've loved, and whoo, this is getting long, is Hero Tales by Dave and Netta Jackson, or Nita. I don't know how you say that. Anyway, but they're really great. It's sort of a mix of history and, I guess, Christian history, or it gives you 3 practical stories of like a famous person in the past, and then it tells you like a character trait, and you have a Bible verse, and it has good like discussion questions at the end, and they're quite short. There's only one picture in each of them, and they're not super, I mean, it is more reading. My 5-year-old son, again, he has to be building Legos or something to get into this. But we can do one little snippet at a time, and it's great for narration, where you read it and then they tell you back what they've read. So that's really great. And then for science, we mostly do nature journaling, which is just, if you look at Charlotte Mason's stuff, AmblesideOnline.org or .com, there's stuff about nature journaling there, and that's really fun. So I don't really have a book for that, but yeah, so we do that for science, and we need to probably watch more Magic School Bus or do more experiments, but maybe I'll get into that at some point. So anyway, just really fast, easy. I hope that was helpful for those of you homeschooling moms that are thinking about homeschooling, or maybe you're homeschooling overseas, and so your only resource is what you can get shipped from Amazon. And if that's the case, then maybe this has helped you a little bit. So happy homeschooling. Have fun. Remember, if you're not having fun, they're probably going to hate it too. So, okay, bye.